Hello, Eagles! Spring semester is in full swing, and we are excited to share with you all different kinds of fun activities as the weather warms up. In this episode, we are going to be taking you to different Tallahassee restaurants, perfect for bringing that special someone on a college budget. Also in this episode, we are going to be showing you the Tallahassee Rock Gym, and we're going to talk to Jacob about the Oscar buzz. But first, let's check out this month's Hot Topic.
Hi Eagles, Bree here with your Hot Topic. February is Black History Month, and we want to find out about your dreams. Finish this statement for me. I have a dream
that I can be anything that I want to be if I put my mind to it.
I have a dream of world peace.
I have a dream to become a video game developer.
that I'll become a 3D animator.
That I will one day become a doctor.
I have a dream that I want to become the respiratory therapist and volunteer around the world.
I have a dream that obesity will end in America and people will eat more of these and less donuts.
Finish this statement. I have a dream
that I want to travel the world.
That the economy will improve.
That all animal cruelty comes to an end.
I have a dream to be the best lawyer in Northern Florida.
I have a dream to graduate with a business management degree and be the best businessman in Tallahassee.
I have a dream to be the world's greatest male salsa dancer.
I have a dream to finish school and make my parents proud.
I have a dream for gender equality.
I have a dream to be successful.
That I pass college.
That there will be no more World War.
To be the next criminal defense lawyer.
I have a dream that we can all be equal.
To be on TCC Channel 22.
And there's your Hot Topic. Now let's find out what delicious date night ideas Sarah has found.
For a $100 budget, Cypress is known for their wonderful food, service, and beautiful presentation. So tell us a little bit about what inspires the menu.
Well, when we opened about 13 years ago, I think what we wanted to do was showcase local farmers and their fairs and to create art out of something as simple as a tomato or mixed lettuces. Bring something to Tallahassee's restaurant scene that's going to be a little bit different in terms of fine dining experience, but with a little bit more casual feel to it, so you can feel comfortable eating here without it getting too stuffy.
Mm-hmm. Now, can you tell us some of your popular menu items?
The crab cakes are a staple for sure for us, as well as the shrimp and grits. But we're not just a seafood restaurant. We also have a number of steak options. We do have a duck and foie gras entree on the menu. We do have local cheeses from Sweetgrass Dairy that are very, very popular. And of course, our mixed drinks are not hard to swallow.
Well, thank you so much. Now let's check out another Tallahassee hotspot. Got a little extra cash in your pocket? Then Food Glorious Food is the perfect place to go with your $75 budget. Their chic environment paired with their globally inspired cuisine make it the perfect place for a romantic evening. So tell us a little bit about Food Glorious Food.
Well, Food Glorious Food's a locally owned restaurant. It's been in operation for 30 years in Tallahassee. We focus on upscale dining in a casual environment. We've got a really great outdoor seating. We've got a nice new area downstairs in our formal dining room. You can see behind us we have our open kitchen. We have a full bar as well, and one of our specialities is fresh made dessert. We've got a Culinary Institute of America certified pastry chef, does lots of wonderful desserts, so have lots of options to come in and enjoy yourself.
Now, besides that, why do you think this place has been such a Tallahassee favorite for so long?
Well, like I said before, we definitely do upscale dining. It's a little bit of a casual environment, so it's not quite so much pressure to come in and spend a lot of money. You've got just a little bit of space in here to come and enjoy. Definitely the desserts, fresh food, and we have a constantly changing menu. It changes every day based on what's available fresh. We try and source local produce, local fish, seafood, so it's definitely focused on fresh and put food first here.
You guys have very unique cuisine. Now, if you could pick one meal, what would it be that would best represent Food Glorious Food?
Oh, that's hard to pick one. Let's see. I think maybe what we're most well known for is our pan-fried grouper. It's going to be pan-fried grouper served over cheese grits, collard greens, shoestring fries, and house-made remoulade. It's definitely one of the well-known items here.
Yeah, well, it sounds delicious. All right, well, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
We'll be back after the break.
How high have you set your goals? Getting off the ground is not as tough as you think, with help from Tallahassee Community College. TCC offers a quality education with faculty dedicated to helping you succeed. and increase your career possibilities. Take the strain out of reaching new heights and discover why TCC is the college of choice.
Welcome back. We've got some great restaurant ideas for your $50 budget, but first, let's go hear some of the Oscar buzz.
Hello again, and welcome back to 22 for You's Pass the Popcorn, which would be great if I had any to pass around. But instead, you're going to get to see us pass this empty bag around and pretend that there's actually something scrumptious. No, I'm sorry, there's still nothing in there. And pretend that there is something scrumptious to be had. Today, we are here with my friends Chris and Alan Michael. You have to glue the two together, and he's never quite told me why. But we are here today to talk about the different movies that have been nominated for Oscars. Now, there were some that we were all fans of, some that we were not fans of, and just as interestingly was what was left off of the Oscar nominations as the films that were put onto the Oscar nominations. Now, I don't know about y'all, but unquestionably the one that was toppling my mountain was Django Unchained.
Oh, yes, such a beautiful film and just fun to watch. I mean, this is Quentin Tarantino's one of his films you gotta watch because it's just so epic and just hilarious. To all this gore that he has in his films.
Do you find gore hilarious?
Well, to Quarantino's standard of gore, where there's gallons of blood in the human just coming out of every orifice. Yeah, I think he's kind of exaggerated to be humorous.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but that's what I heard was that there's a lot of blood.
And there's great actors too. And I mean, come on now, you got Jamie Foxx. I mean, he's coming back out and he's doing his thing. Or Christoph Waltz, his supporting actress, best supporting actress for Golden Globes at that too. I mean, he's pulling his weight, and you got to respect that.
I absolutely do have to respect that. Then, of course, there was the oh goodness, it was Argo. I had a brain fart there for a moment. It was Argo that was the other one that I really feel like ought to be in a good contestation for number one, just because of like the real issues that was having to deal with throughout the film.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I haven't seen Argo myself yet, but I've heard a few good things about it. I've heard some okay things about it, so I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't.
Okay, you said that twice now, so which ones have you seen?
Les Miserables.
Yo, goodness, Les Miserables.
Yeah.
Oh, man. See, I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
A lot of singing, but...
that's problem number one.
Hugh Jackman wasn't
problem
too
number
impressed,
two.
But Anne Hathaway was amazing, so it worked out.
Yeah, that's like the only best thing I've been hearing. Anne Hathaway this, Anne Hathaway that.
Yeah,
I'm wondering, what about Hugh Jackman? I mean, come on now. The brother trying to sing, and I think he has something there.
The Wolverine has a voice.
There you go.
The thing I keep on hearing about it is literally every single person, with like two exceptions that I have, be they family, be they friends, be they people that I hate, have all told me the same thing, which is you walk in and you sit down and you have your makeup all done, and you look wonderful, and then you come out of the film, and your hair is disheveled, there's mascara running down your face, you're clutching the arm of the person next to you, and you have stained their clothes with your tears, and you don't know who that person is, but they're still just as willingly holding you because of the amount of fragments of your heart that you have left at the bottom of the movie theater.
That's a very good way of putting it.
I don't know why you would willingly put yourself through that. But what bothers me even more about the Oscars, though, with all the great choices that they have, is it feels like there were some excellent picks that should have been put on the roster that, frankly, I think people were expecting to put on the roster that just completely got neglected by the system. Which, like, I know for me, there was The Hobbit. That was probably like the one of all movies. That was like the one shoe-in, which is do you know what selection system that they used for this maybe? Because with the legions and legions of people who were excited to see it and the work that went into it and just the sheer amount of art that was used to bring this world back to life for us again. And it just nothing, not a single whisper about it.
And I must say, just add on to your Hobbit not being in there, yeah, I got to feel the same way about it. I mean, it was such a good movie, but then again, it's not with the Oscars. Then you have to really think about, is it the people that's putting the movies in the Oscars, or the critics? And us as a people, we need to say something about this. Like, movies should be in there that entertain us, and not just be artistic or a certain view of people wanting to. If it makes people laugh, cry, or something, feel emotion, then yeah, let's put it on there.
Well, we're going to go digging through the list of movies and figure out exactly which ones we do want to root for and the ones that we will burn the town down if they wind up winning and against our own wishes. We are now going to shift our gears a little bit and find out some techniques for getting ourselves some dates for $50.
If your budget is $50 and your idea of a perfect date is a lively atmosphere and authentic Italian food,
or if you are broke and alone on Valentine's Day and your dad is the restaurant manager,
then Buca di Beppo is the perfect place to go. So tell us a little bit about your creative menu items.
Well, we are northern traditional Italian cuisine. Everything is made from scratch, very, very authentic. Some showcase items, I would say, are our homemade lasagna, our spicy chicken rigatoni. From our bar department, we have a very nice selection of beverages, and then again, back to food. Desserts are incredible. Family style, but we also serve single portions, which are lunch items, and do a very nice job with that.
Well, can you tell us a little bit more about the family style dining?
Sure. We serve a small and a large generally, and the small will serve 2 or more, and the large 4 or more.
Oh.
So we host quite a few birthdays, anniversaries, special occasions, and we also do catering and also host banquets as well.
Oh, very cool. So now I heard you have a Pope's table. Can you tell us about that?
We have a Pope table. We actually have a model of the Pope on the table. Our rooms are themed with Buca di Beppo. We have 90 restaurants nationwide, and there is a Pope table in every restaurant. Round table, which will seat approximately 8 to 10, and we do reserve that usually on a 2-hour increments, and generally for birthdays and again special occasions.
So what does Buca di Beppo mean?
Buca di Beppo translates into Joe's Basement. Joe's Basement comes from, we opened Buca in 1993 in Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota, in Joe's Basement, in a basement apartment. And that restaurant is actually still there, and that was where it all started.
Great, well thank you so much.
Thank you.
thanks, Dad. I'll be back for dinner.
Now let's go check out another $50 date option. If your dinner date budget is $50, then Cool Beans is a no-brainer. This place has created a unique identity by being funky and delicious. So, Nate, what was the idea behind Cool Beans?
Cool Beans make affordable food, but also very creative. We like to change the menu every day, and I don't know, make bellies happy, I guess.
So, how do you guys create your menus?
Well, we work with, I would say, a good 4 to 5 local farmers, ranging from, produce. We also get some local beef and other proteins of that nature.
So what would you say is the most creative or popular menu item on your
Well, creative versus popular. Usually the most creative isn't the most popular. Usually, you work real hard to do a creative dish, and a lot of people will go for, fried oysters or fried chicken or something like that. But creative, America being the melting pot it is, we try to do the dabble in all the different cultures and ethnic type foods. So, one day we'll do Indian food, another day Latin American food, French food. So, yeah, we just kind of rock it out, I guess.
Oh, that's very interesting. So, Nate, why do you think people love Cool Beans so much?
It's reasonably priced for food that I would, I'd put it up against any of the white tablecloth places in town, even in other cities. It's very affordable lunch, and for the quality of food and it being a daily tailored menu, it's pretty reasonable.
Well, thank you so much, Nate. 22 for You will be back right after this.
Tallahassee Community College is preparing the next generation of environmental professionals. TCC's Wakulla Environmental Institute offers a gateway to challenging and rewarding careers in water quality, natural resource management, and environmental monitoring, with opportunities to work in private enterprise or the government. TCC's programs are ideal for working students and offer flexible schedules with online and classroom learning. Take your first step toward a new, meaningful career and enroll today.
Welcome back to 22 for You. If you're trying to go cheap this Valentine's Day, we have a couple of delicious ideas. But first, let's check out an adventurous way to stay in shape.
If you're looking for a new and creative way to stay in shape, Tallahassee Rock Gym provides a great workout or just a fun night out. I'm here with Katie. Tell me about the different rock climbing walls you guys have here.
Well, we have two different styles of climbing here at the gym. We have top roping, which is where you go from the bottom to the top, and you can see we have all the ones with the ropes attached to them. And then there's also bouldering, which is a lower level. You only go basically double your body height, and you can do that without a rope. You just fall into the crash pads.
For any inexperienced climbers like myself, what kind of assistance do you guys offer?
Well, we offer an orientation class for anyone who wants to come in and do the ropes. That's our most popular course. You pay $20 for the whole package, and it includes all your gear, everything you need, and one of our experienced instructors will take you through the whole course, and you'll learn how to do the belaying, you'll learn how to tie the knots, and once you go through the course, you're able to do the whole thing by yourself, and you can come back anytime, and as long as you remember the system, you can go ahead and do it all.
Do climbers need any experience to come here?
You don't need to have any experience to come here. We have people who have been climbing for years who come in here, and we have people who have never stepped in a rock gym before. We have all the gear, all the shoes, harnesses, chalk bags, we have it all.
Just bring yourself, huh?
Just bring yourself in.
Okay. Tell me, how do the prices compare here to other rock climbing facilities?
We actually have one of the lowest price rock climbing facilities in the state of Florida. We're very proud of that. So it's definitely an affordable thing for students. We also offer half off nights if you pay in cash on Wednesdays for college students. So that's a great day to come in.
Good deal, good deal. All right, thank you, Katie.
Thank you.
Let's check out what dinner day options Sarah has found for under $25.
If you're looking for an inexpensive yet delicious date option, Cabo's will feed you well for under $25. Their beachy atmosphere mixed with their Mexican-style cuisine, it makes it a perfect college hotspot. Now, Bobby, tell us a little bit about Cabo's.
Well, Cabo started by my partner, Mike Ferrara, about 25 years ago, right down the street behind New Leaf Market. And he went on a sailboat expedition, and when he got back, his lease was up, so we got together and we came and created this, and we opened in February of 1994. Wow. And been running ever since.
Wow. So what inspired the decor and your menu?
Well, the decor was really Mike's idea. He's been a lifelong surfer, and he had a ton of these old longboards you see hanging up here. And then we painted the decor to kind of match around his boards, and a lot of the dishes that we have are island themed. It just seemed to work for what we do.
So what would you say is the most popular item on your menu?
Probably would be in between our hamburgers, which are all Black Angus 8119 chuck, which is about the highest quality beef we can get for making a hamburger, and our burritos. It's been said our burritos are the size of small gophers, and it will fill you up for the money.
So do you guys have any specials for college students?
Sure we do. We have cards we have made up, student cards that we give out, and it's 2-for-1 margaritas and half-price appetizers all the time.
Wow, that sounds awesome. Well, thank you so much for sitting down with us, Bobby.
You're welcome, Sarah. Thank you.
Now let's go check out another $25 date option. One of the tasty new hotspots in Tallahassee is Vertigo Burgers and Fries. For under $25, you can have an amazing dinner for two and still have some money left over for one of their craft beers. So tell us a little bit about what makes Vertigo Burgers and Fries so good.
Okay, well, Sarah, we try to bring a chef's touch to our menu. My husband and I own Cypress Restaurant as well, so he likes to bring that trained quality to our burgers here at Vertigo.
So tell us about your menu items.
Instead of build your own, we have great menu items on our menu. We feature our Vertigo burger, which is a fried egg, jalapenos, got great flavor to it. We've also got truffle trimmer, so we have tailored to specific flavors here. We also have a Southern Spin burger, which is Southern-made pimento cheese with fried green tomatoes, which is a great twist on a burger. We also introduced craft beers to go with those, so they pair real nicely with the burgers that we carry here.
Awesome. Well, we've heard that you guys have a great response from the Tallahassee community. Can you tell us some of the cool things that you've heard?
Sure. Well, we back up to Indian Head Acres and Myers Park. We're so close to Southwood. We've just had a great response from them, especially over the weekend. What they love most about our menu is not only do we carry burgers, but we have a selection of salads and we have kids menus as well. We also make our own ice cream in-house, and so we feature great selections of milkshakes, strawberry, vanilla, chocolate. They're really wonderful.
All right, well, thank you so much, Elizabeth. And now your moment of Zen. I'm here with Chris Ruiz from Portraits of Sound Waves. Now, Chris, tell us a little bit about your music.
Well, we play kind of more of a singer-songwriter based funky blues. Our violinist likes to call it like beach soul. So.
Very cool. Now, where can fans find your music or see where you're going to be playing?
You can find us at facebook.com/portraits of soundwaves.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Chris.
Thank you.
That was this episode of 22 for You. Remember to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. Enjoy your moment of Zen.
Living life day by day, doing what I can, and God, I must say, it's been working out, been flushing out toxins in my head, and I feel great. Your turn this time, we'll give it all your might. I can feel it, and you can feel it if you just say yes. Well, if you want your life to be filled with light, I can feel it, and you can feel it if you just say yes.